This is the IE team. Welcome to another presentation. My name is Antonio. This is Natalie, Krista, Mohammed, and Javier. We're going to go over the financials dynamics of for this video. And I want to start by pointing out the charts. We have developed 3 different charts. Starting with the first one, it's a chart of the revenue, the total expenses, and the net income. So as you can see, from year 0 to 1, we expect to have a higher expense than a revenue. This is because the cost to start up the venture is going to be greater. We're not going to be expecting any net income at the time because we're going to focus on getting the business started and doing whatever expenses that need to take place. As the time clock goes on, we should expect our revenue to go up within the exponentially go up from the first 5 years. Our expenses to be a little bit lower as far as it gets later in time, and our net income crossing the expense at about year 3. So I guess you could say our break even would be like about 6 years or so, counting that the expenses crosses the net income at year 3. The second chart would be revenue, and it's just strictly revenue. We pointed this out just because we want to show an exponential trend, and showing as far as when we go up to year 5, we can show a significant revenue, and that's based on calculation of our financial dynamics workbook. And our third chart is the usage of funds. So we've allocated about $700,000 here in different categories. The first one would be with equipment, which will be about $3,900 total. Then we have inventory for about $1,800. We have other startup within our venture for about $300. COGS, which is cost of goods sold, about $4,000. Marketing and sales for about $625. Research and development $846, and G&A, which is general and administrative, and that one is for $1,350.
Alright, for our assumptions, I'm gonna first start with the pricing assumptions. So we're gonna include the standard rates that we discussed in our earlier videos for the first 5 years, so to keep and gain the customers. We're also gonna have reasonable rates for college students because that's our major market.
Alright, for our marketing and sales assumptions, it's going to be highest initially to attract the early adopters, our initial customers, and it's also going to be high as we expand into new areas, new states. And for research and development, we've got to make sure that our salaries and costs of research are included and that it's viable within our planned budget that we've allotted for the research and development.
For our administrative costs, we expect this to increase over time and to hopefully have the stations offset some of our administrative costs, which will help decrease extra staffing if we have these stations.
Some major initial investments that we're hoping for are mostly for private investors, either friends, family, co-workers, or anyone that's interested in investing in the company, and advertising through either our bikes or our bike stations, and eventually, hopefully, within our phone application.
Thank you.